A near-fatal accident here at Tesano as a result of the bad rail tracks here is a situation GHOne News exposed about 4 months ago, but authorities are yet to make a definite action on this. Perhaps this is a wake-up call. According to eyewitnesses, the Tema-Accra train was commuting on the Tesano tracks when suddenly it began to jerk. They tell me it was a horrific sight when the train derailed and passengers on board kept screaming for help. It took the intervention of the police recruits who were on their training routine around the area to rescue the passengers who sustained injuries as a result of the accident.
Yes, and sanabano and me pianin nampo na treninu adwampe sa 3 sana wabatoa enko adwampe bakona nkabadisa mente me ban so moko school awadupo nkabadisa me ban baba na me kunu sesedem ho kabadisa yanti ase ho
na mo se ma me so efie na yo small girl bi na unpo na beka chama me se train nya accident na ma me pie be hwe so be frɛ so we am pa train nya accident but seriously ye ba ye be hu ye na Although
the cause of the accident is yet to be established, the attention of the Railway Ministry and other institutions in charge of the sector was drawn to this looming disaster, but the bad railway tracks did not get any rehabilitation months after GHOne News expose.
We have done our own little, walkthrough, and through that walkthrough, the questions are asked how and why it is that the front section of the train passed safely. Because normally derailments, it makes sense that it's normally the front that derails. In this instance, it is the rear. The front and the middle have passed safely, and it's the rear that is upended. So this is something for the investigators to look into. But fortunately, in this instance, because it had just left the station, it was, of course, going at a very minimal speed, probably around about 5 kilometers per hour, mercifully. And that has resulted in probably the minimalization of casualties, if any.
What really have you done from your side to really assess that the condition of these tracks are good?
We are looking at the existing infrastructure network, which is accessed by trains, and making daily decisions. This particular section was not flagged up as something that needed, any urgent action. So it's a bit of a mystery.
At least 6 passengers have been taken to the hospital for treatment of the injuries sustained during the train derailment. This is not the first time such a situation has occurred on the tracks here. In February 2015, an Accra Nsawam bound train derailed around the same area. Although the Accra Nsawam train coaches remained grounded following GHOne News expose, as I left the accident scene here at Tesano, I could only hope that this would be a wake-up call for authorities within the railway sector to act fast in fixing the rail tracks and the train coaches, which appear to be a death trap to passengers. Nabil Ahmed Rufai, GHOne News.